Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul, and we are here today to say nice things about ourselves. And we're going to be doing this with my deck of I am cards. Each card in this deck has a positive and empowering affirmation on there, something beautiful that we can say in order to really reveal the truth about who we are. When we are kids, we are and kind of people. We say we're going to be this and that. We're going to do this and that. And as we get to be adults, choices and have priorities, it's very easy to slip into mindsets of that we can have this or that. We can have wealth, or we can have a loving family. We can have meaning in our lives, or we can have satisfaction in our careers. We can have this or that. And I'm here to tell you that we can have this and that. And ultimately, these cards are about allowing us to have this and that. So we're going to affirm some positive stuff. If you were around yesterday at 9 p.m., I actually went through all these cards. But today we are going to go a little bit into the card for Monday. So I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. And what I'd like for you to say is out loud, I am that affirmation. As we affirm these things, we make them true in our lives. So we're going to affirm them out loud. We're going to say them to each other, and we are going to win at life. So let's have some fun today by pulling the first card and saying that today I am energetic. I am energetic. My vitality inspires rapid action. So I am energetic. My vitality inspires rapid action. Are you energetic? You are energetic. Your vitality inspires rapid action. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write that stuff down. I'm going to write down that I'm energetic. My vitality inspires rapid action. And good morning to everybody who is here today. Good morning, Frank and Lauren and Shauna. It is good to see you guys around on the broadcast this morning. We are energetic people, and we have a lust for life not common. Most people, I think it was Benjamin Franklin that said that most people die in their early 20s, but we wait until their 60s to bury them. And boy, isn't that a true thing? So many people kind of figure out how to work life just barely enough. They figure out how to pay their bills and have their life and work for the weekend or work for retirement or whatever, and really lose the vitality that they once had about things that were important to them. We find the thing that works well enough for us to get by in this world, and then we do that, and then we do more of that. We double down on that, and then eventually kind of get into a rut because we realize that if we were to start something new, we would have to start from the bottom. And oftentimes the first things that we do in order to pay our bills and be responsible adults is not the thing that we really want to do. It was the first thing that we figured out how to do. And I know that I was in this rut myself, and I was essentially given a career by my mom and dad, which was an incredible gift that they gave me. But it wasn't necessarily the thing that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I remember looking at that career and saying, but if I wanted to change it, I would have to just start, I would basically have to give up the career. I would have to give up the salary that I earned. I would have to kind of give up the experience that I had in order to start something new and different. And how could I have vitality about that? And I realized that ultimately that was something that I had to do. I had to, in order to really become who I saw myself being on the inside. And so I am energetic. My vitality inspires rapid action. We have vitality when the work that we do, be it work that we do for money or work that we do because we just enjoy doing it. We're always working. We're always doing something. We always have some kind of a project going. Whether we classify it as work or not is totally a mental game. But the fact is that we're always working. And when I was working at something that didn't give me vitality, then I didn't really attract anybody who was very interesting to me. But once I started to do things that really brought me life, other people started to pay attention. And when they started to pay attention to the things that brought me life, they started to make little changes in their lives as well. And so I am energetic. My vitality inspires rapid action. I've lost count on the number of times that somebody has come to me and said, the thing that you're doing excited me so much that I decided to start doing this other thing that's important to me. And that is very inspiring to me when I see my friends and even strangers on the street come up to me and say that they watch this show or they watch the way that I live life, and it inspires them to do something differently in their own lives, to make some kind of a change and have some kind of a different action. When we do different actions, we get different results. If I had continued to just go to work every day and build the career that I really didn't like, I would have continued to be, non-inspiring to anybody, and I would have just died a little bit on the inside every single time I did it. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that we can that there is something better out there for us, and that better thing is to make changes every single day that are in the direction of what really brings life to us. There are so many people in this world who do something for money and then they do something else for hobby. And that's of course, both of these things have very, very valid places in our lives. And but ultimately we get to be and kind of people. We get to do things that both pay our bills and also light us up. We get to do things that support our obligations as adults and also really bring us happiness and joy. We can do all of this stuff all at once. And when we are really operating in that highest joy, that vitality inspires other people to take action as well, and they take it rapidly. And I've watched this over and over. This Saturday, I officiated a vow renewal, and it was definitely something that is in my wheelhouse. It's something that I absolutely love doing. I view life from a really spiritual angle. And so when I was able to do this vow renewal, I was privileged to do it. I was able to just expound on some of the philosophies that have really been impactful for me, and to do it in front of a crowd of people, and also to really to create some meaning in a place where people didn't necessarily expect to find meaning. They expected to find ceremony, and I believe that what I delivered to them was more than just ceremony, more than just pomp and circumstance, but some words to live by. And so I am energetic. Doing that provided energy for me. And I probably had 20, 30 people come up to me at the end of the ceremony, or at some point later on in the evening, or over the next couple days, to say something to the effect of, wow, I was really inspired by what was said up there and what was done up there, and the event that you facilitated. And because you did that, I'm making this, that, the other change in my life. And so that's where this card came from. I am energetic. We are energetic people. We are inherently energy beings. We tend to think that because we have these fleshy suits, and we have these perceptions, and we have eyes and ears and nose and mouth, and we see things, hear things, touch things, that we are a physical thing, but we are really a spiritual manifestation that is animating this physical body. And since we are pure energy, we can be anything that we want. We can do anything that we want. And so let's do that today. Let's be reminded that we are energetic, and that our vitality, us living in accordance with our own highest purposes, inspires others. So let's do that. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has come here today. Frank and Lauren and Shauna. It's not only is it nice to see you here, it's really nice to see you guys, commenting and engaging with me. I love to see the things that are going on in your lives. It's nice when, Lauren, when you say that that you're getting ready for your 3-mile morning walk, and that you saw somebody yesterday who said that you inspire her. And absolutely you do. You inspire me to walk. So I see you walking. I'm like, I could take my golf cart, or I could just walk. I walked before I had one. I can walk now too. So you inspire me as well. And so I want to say thank you guys for being here. Your presence here inspires me. And really just seeing all the folks who watch this either live or watch it on YouTube afterwards. These videos typically get about 200 views over the course of their lifespan, but just watching that is very inspiring to me. So thank you so much for being a part of that. I will return tomorrow at 9 a.m. with another card, and we're going to once again affirm some beautiful things about ourselves. Until then, I love you. I care about you. I think that you're amazing, and I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Aloha from paradise.